Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. 2 years ago, the pandemic hit into our life. And since that day, everything's changed and different. The pandemic itself changed a lot in our life. It changed our economy and our social life. But when talking about the effects of the pandemic, many people forget about one thing besides the physical health. Yup, it's mental health. And that is our topic today. The pandemic effects towards our mental health. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear judges and audience, greetings you today. I'm anggowoaji from MBI Mojokerto. We'll start this conversation. So, this current era has witnessed the emergence of the never know challenge, pushing us to confront not only in our physical health but also confront in our mental health. And it is imperative that we address these critical issues and strive to heal the ones inflicted upon our collective mental well-being. And in the face of diversity, it is natural for our spirits to waver and our mental resilience to be tested. Why? Because this pandemic has bring us a lot of things like fear, depression, anxiety, and like that. And even this event has forced us to adapt in this new world, with this new rule and new realities, and even change our lovely bedroom into our class and our cozy living room as our office. And don't forget the screen. Yes, the screen is the only way to interact with the people out there without being infected or afraid being infected of the pandemic. And don't underestimate the stress and depression itself. Why? Because 120,000 people each year die because of stress, and depression can be lead to suicide. And in this pandemic event, as a student, we already saw the resilience beyond measure and adapting to remote learning, besides supporting each one another through the social media platform. And we also saw our teacher turning into the beacons of hope that guiding us into this uncertainty and fostering sense in a world that seemed disoriented. So, ladies and gentlemen, the education system and communities must invest in mental health initiatives, providing the student with the accessible and inclusive support network. We need to incorporate mental health literacy into our curriculum, equipping young men with the tools to understand and navigate their emotions effectively. And together we can change the stigma associated with mental health and create a safe space for discussion, fostering environments that promote growth, healing, and resilience. So, dear audience, furthermore, as a future leader, we are responsible to advocate for the change at the systemic level. We must urge this policymaker and governments to prioritize mental health in their agendas, allocating resources and funding to ensure adequate mental health services are available to all. Like this physical health that available to all, but it's mental health. And amplifying our voice, we can influence policies that foster a society that cherishes mental well-being as much as the physical health did. So, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, the impacts of the pandemic on our mental health cannot be ignored. In short, it's very important for our life. They have taught us the importance of resilience, empathy, and the unity in the face of diversity and the pandemic. The diversity is important, right? Let us harness the lesson we have learned today and work collectively to rebuild the shattered mental well-being of our communities. By addressing the impacts of pandemics on our mental health head-on, we can emerge the stronger and compassionate and better equipped to face the challenge lie ahead, or maybe like 2,000 years ago, after now, we can face new pandemic and we're ready for it. Okay, maybe that's all for me. I hope we can take some lesson in this speech. I'm sorry if there any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.